today I'm here with a Moana review. This will be spoiler free, so if you haven't seen the movie, don't worry. You can watch this without having to worry about spoilers. And with that, let's get straight into it. First, I want to talk about the animation in this movie. I feel like every time they make a movie, Disney tries to one-up themselves, and they're just getting better and better with every movie they make when it comes to the animation. I mean, this movie is very visually pleasing. From all the water to the trees, it is just very nicely done. And I feel like if Disney tried to make Moana years ago, they would not be able to do it. And if they somehow pulled it off, I mean, it definitely wouldn't live up to what it could be. And if for some reason you don't like the story that this movie has, you will at least be entertained by the visuals and the atmosphere. It will definitely keep you entertained. Now, I have to admit that when I first saw the trailers for Moana, I was not very excited for it, or I wasn't jumping out of my seat ready to go see it. I was just like, oh, cool, we're getting another princess. That's neat. But I found out who was doing the music for this movie, which was none other than Lin-Manuel Miranda, who, if you don't know, he is the creator of the Broadway play Hamilton, which it is a very good play. I don't want to drift off from Moana too much, but I will say that if you haven't seen this play or heard the music, you should definitely look it up because it is really good. Not only is it informational, and it actually tells the story of our founding father, Alexander Hamilton, but it also has great songs, and I mean, there is quite a bit of rap in it, but take it from me, I'm one who does not like rap, and I love this music. So, needless to say, I was pretty excited when I found out that he was doing the music for it, and of course, as the release date just got closer, I just started getting more and more excited for Moana. And while we're on the subject of the music from Moana, it is just really great. I mean, the songs and the background music, it's just, it fits so perfectly. And it really sets the whole tone throughout the movie, which music should do when it comes to a Disney movie. Now, something I'm always excited to see when Disney announces a new movie is just who they pick to play that character, who they get to be their voice actors for the movie. And with Moana, I feel like they hit this right on the nose. They got the perfect people to play these characters. Now, sorry if I butcher her name, but Moana is played by Ali Kervalia. Yeah, I probably totally mispronounced that, sorry. But, yeah. And it's interesting because she has actually never been in a movie before, either as an actual actress or as a voice actress. She has never done anything like that, and she did the audition for Moana thinking her voice was not going to stand out and that there was no way she was going to get picked for the role, and they really liked her audition and they ended up picking her, which is actually pretty cool because to me, for Disney, getting cast as a Disney princess or prince is as high as you can go. That's a big honor as far as Disney's concerned, I think. And then the demigod Maui is played by none other than Dwayne Johnson, which is really great. I think they did a really good idea casting him. Like, they did a really good job. I mean, he fits the role so perfectly, Maui's personality, and just from the trailers, you could tell what kind of character Maui was gonna be, and he just matches it so well. He also actually sings in this movie, and I'm not going to give anything away about the song, but it is actually one of my favorites in the movie. And I just really enjoyed seeing their back and forth between Maui and Moana. Like, they just did really good. Everything was really well written, their lines and everything, and they just performed so well for this movie. Little side notes, some would probably say that this movie isn't gonna really give you anything different or special as far as a princess movie. They'd probably say it's pretty standard as far as that goes, which I can kind of see where that comes from. But honestly, I think this movie stood out quite a bit from the average princess movie. And honestly, I thought the subject matter was really good for this movie. I mean, just the whole story was pretty unique and something you don't see a lot of. I mean, the culture that they were representing in this movie is very, like, they don't get represented in a lot of movies. And personally, I love historical things, and I love kind of learning about new cultures and whatnot, and this was just a really good way to do that. They wrapped this movie up very nicely, and it doesn't come with too many surprises, to be honest, I'll admit that, but the ending did kind of catch me off guard. And of course, another thing about Disney, they always try to break your heart a little bit with a character dying or some tragedy or something, and this was no exception. Of course, I'm not going to say what it was. Well, there's actually a couple things, to be honest, but I'm not going to say what it is. But yeah, they just love pulling at your heartstrings. But it made me think, because one of the things happened very early on in the movie, and it just made me think how crazy it is that Disney gets you to fall in love with these characters right from the get-go, and that they're able to get that emotional feeling from you when they kill them off or when something bad happens to these characters. I really enjoyed Moana and definitely plan on watching it again. There are quite a few little Easter eggs in this movie, actually, from past Disney movies and things like that, so that's cool to look out for too if you haven't seen the movie yet, or if you're gonna watch it again, keep your eye out. Some of them are kind of easy to spot, and I actually spotted them watching it for the first time, but Easter eggs, I kind of tend to spot most of them that I do spot like the second or third time watching the movie when I'm not like completely wrapped in the story. I definitely think Moana is going to be a Disney classic, and it's just gonna go right up alongside the other, Disney princess movies, and it is definitely really good. Moana, she might actually be my new favorite Disney princess, but I think I'm gonna have to see it again to kind of fully decide that. She's definitely up there. I really like her character. So my question to everyone is, have you seen Moana yet? And if so, what did you think of it? Let me know in the comments down below. Thanks for watching, and see you guys next time.